The morning started off just like any other, with sunlight spilling across a tranquil, golden sea. Our boat drifted past the weathered lighthouse and floating buoys, as the crew exchanged quiet laughter and tales from trips before. The sea was both our workplace and our refuge, a force we relied on and respected deeply. With nets piled high and equipment double-checked, we set out for the same fishing grounds our families had visited for generations. The shoreline slipped away behind us, replaced by nothing but endless blue water and sky. Out here, you feel both liberated and completely at nature's mercy. Our plan was straightforward. Toss out the nets, wait patiently, and hope the catch would be worth it. The water was uncannily still, mirroring the sky above as we reached our spot and cut the engine, leaving only the distant call of a seagull. We paused to soak in the serenity, not realizing something extraordinary was about to unfold. We had no idea the ocean was about to rewrite the rules. We set out for cod and haddock, the lifeblood of our trade. Generations of knowledge guided our every move: where to fish, when to let stocks recover. Our nets, weighted and precise, were designed for maximum yield. The process was routine: cast, wait, watch the sonar, feel the tension. Sometimes the nets came up heavy, sometimes not. We worked in practiced silence, each man knowing his role. The boat's hum, the winch's groan, the clatter of gear. This was our world. On this day, the sonar showed promise in a deep water channel. Spirits were high, the conditions perfect. We settled in, expecting the usual catch, but the ocean had other plans. We were hunting the familiar, but something unknown was hunting us. The real story was about to begin. The first warning was subtle: a strange ripple on the glassy surface, no wind in sight. The water, usually so predictable, seemed to shiver with anticipation, as if it sensed something we could not. Even the air felt different, thick with a tension that pressed against our skin. Something massive moved beneath us, unsettling the water in deliberate patterns. The currents twisted and turned, forming shapes that vanished as quickly as they appeared, hinting at a presence far larger than any fish or known creature. The seabirds grew silent, circling high and refusing to dive. Their usual cries were replaced by an eerie quiet, as if they too were holding their breath, wary of what lurked below. Their unease was contagious. We felt it too. Every movement on deck was cautious, every glance filled with unspoken questions. The camaraderie of the crew faded, replaced by a shared sense of dread. The sonar flickered, showing a huge, undefined shape darting impossibly fast. The screen, once a source of comfort, now only deepened our confusion, its signals distorted and unreliable. It wasn't a whale or a submarine. This was something else, something enormous. The water was empty, yet we could feel the weight of its presence, pressing up from the depths. The air turned cold, a mist rising from the sea and chilling us to the bone. The fog crept over the deck, muffling sounds and blurring the horizon, isolating us in a world of gray. The water darkened, turning from blue to inky black. It was as if the ocean itself was hiding something, swallowing the light and drawing a curtain over whatever moved below. We were no longer just fishing. We were on the edge of an abyss. The familiar routine of our work was gone, replaced by a primal fear of the unknown. The technology we trusted was failing to explain what we saw. Screens glitched, compasses spun, and radios crackled with static, leaving us more isolated than ever. The silence was heavy, the tension palpable. Every creak of the boat sounded louder, every breath seemed to echo in the stillness. Whatever was down there, it was alive, and it was getting closer. We could sense its approach, a slow, deliberate movement that sent chills through the crew. We braced ourselves, knowing we were not alone. Each of us gripped the railings, hearts pounding, waiting for the unknown to break the surface. The sea was about to reveal one of its oldest secrets. In that moment, we understood that some mysteries are meant to be witnessed, not solved, and that the ocean still holds stories older and deeper than we can imagine. Suddenly, the winch screamed, a metallic shriek of strain. The steel cable went taut, the boat lurching violently. Something immense had our net and was fighting back. This wasn't a snag or a heavy catch. It was a battle. The engine groaned as Silas fought to steady the boat. We released the brake, letting the creature drag us backward. Panic threatened, but training took over. We worked as one. The cable could snap at any moment, a deadly risk. We played the line, gaining ground inch by inch. The struggle felt endless, our muscles burning. Finally, the creature tired, and we began to win. The net rose, heavy and slow, the water boiling at the surface. We crowded the rail, hearts pounding, eyes wide. Something colossal was about to break through. The net surfaced, and we stared in stunned silence. The early morning mist clung to the water, and for a moment, time seemed to stand still. None of us spoke, our hands frozen on the ropes as we tried to process what we were seeing. It was a squid. Massive, blood red, with eyes the size of dinner plates. Its body glistened in the weak sunlight, a surreal sight against the weathered wood of our boat. The creature's skin shimmered with iridescent hues, shifting and changing as it struggled. Its tentacles writhed, some lined with sharp hooks that had shredded our net. Each movement was both graceful and terrifying, a reminder of the raw power hidden beneath the ocean's surface. The suckers left deep impressions in the wood, evidence of its strength. This was no ordinary catch. It was an Architeuthis dux, the legendary giant squid. For centuries, sailors had whispered about such monsters, but few had ever seen one alive. Now, we were face to face with a legend. We'd heard stories, seen old drawings, but nothing prepared us for the real thing. The sketches in ancient logbooks seemed almost cartoonish compared to the living creature before us. Its presence made those old tales feel suddenly real. Its size was staggering, its gaze intelligent and ancient. The eye, dark and unblinking, seemed to hold secrets from the dawn of time. Measuring its length, we realized it was larger than any we'd ever imagined. For a moment, we were face to face with a living myth. The air was thick with awe and disbelief. We felt small, humbled by the enormity of what the ocean had revealed to us. The urge to profit vanished, replaced by awe and respect. No one spoke of selling it or showing it off. Instead, we simply stood there, united in wonder, feeling a deep connection to the mysteries of the sea. This was a relic from the deep, a messenger from a world we barely understood. Its very existence challenged everything we thought we knew about the ocean. It was as if the sea itself had sent us a reminder of its power and mystery. The squid was exhausted but alive, pulsing with otherworldly energy. Its breathing was slow, its movements weak, but there was a resilience in its form, a will to survive, to return to the depths from which it came. We knew it didn't belong on our deck. The creature was a visitor from another realm, and every second it spent out of water felt wrong. Its presence was a gift, but also a responsibility. After a brief, silent debate, we made the only choice that felt right. Our eyes met, and without words, we agreed. This creature deserved to live, to return to the world it called home. We cut the net and watched as the giant slipped back into the abyss. Its body slid gracefully into the water, disappearing into the blue depths with a final, powerful pulse of its tentacles. The ocean had given us a glimpse of its secrets, and we let it go. We were changed forever. In that moment, we understood that some mysteries are meant to be witnessed, not possessed. The sea had shared its legend with us, and we would never forget. Back at the harbor, we were quiet, our minds racing. The torn nets and empty holds drew curious stares. Silas told the story, strange ripples, silent birds, the impossible fight. Laughter followed. Fishermen are known for tall tales. "A squid the size of a car?" they scoffed. Our evidence, ripped net, strange residue, sparked some curiosity. A few younger fishermen listened, asking questions. Our sincerity began to chip away at their disbelief. The story spread, becoming local legend overnight. Some called us the Kraken Crew. Others rolled their eyes. But the tale ignited imaginations, especially among the children. The sea was no longer just a workplace, it was a place of mystery. Our story planted a seed of wonder in the village. We had no proof, but we had changed how people saw the endless blue. The legend of the giant squid would live on. Our encounter was a stark reminder. Fishing is dangerous. the sea unforgiving. Every trip carries risk storms, equipment failure, the cold, and the unknown. Rogue waves, once dismissed as myth, are now proven killers. The ocean's mysteries aren't just stories, they're real and sometimes deadly. More than 80% of the ocean remains unexplored. The deep is a world of darkness, pressure, and strange life. Our giant squid was just one resident of this hidden realm. The ocean shapes our climate, our weather, our very breath. Its secrets matter, not just for curiosity, but for survival. Our discovery was a message. We know so little. For all our technology, we're still just scratching the surface. The sea keeps its secrets well, revealing them only to the lucky or the brave. Sometimes it lets us glimpse the wonders and terrors below. That day changed us in ways we never expected. The sea, which we thought we knew so well, revealed a side of itself that was both humbling and awe-inspiring. It was as if the ocean itself had decided to remind us of its true power and mystery, and we could only stand in silent respect. We left the harbor as confident hunters, full of pride and certainty, but we returned with a new humility. The experience left us awed, our bravado replaced by a quiet reverence. Each step onto the dock felt heavier, as if we carried the weight of the ocean's lessons with us. Now, every trip out to sea is different. We prepare our boat with greater care, and we watch the waves with a new sense of respect. The ocean's moods are unpredictable, and we've learned to listen to its silent warnings. Each journey is taken with a deep reverence for the sea's immense power and unfathomable mysteries. The ocean is no longer just a resource to us. It's a living, breathing world, teeming with life and secrets. We see it now as a force to be respected, not conquered. Its depths hold wonders and dangers in equal measure, and we are only beginning to understand its complexity. Our encounter shattered the illusion that we could ever truly master the sea. Out there, we are small, mere guests in a vast, ancient realm. The ocean reminded us that it is we who must adapt, not the other way around. Since then, we fish more mindfully. Every action is taken with awareness of our place in the delicate balance of life. We handle our catch with care, and we release what we must, knowing that every creature has its role in the ocean's story. The greatest lesson we learned was curiosity. The sea taught us never to assume we know it all, and to always question, always wonder. Each strange object or unexpected catch is a reminder that the ocean still holds countless secrets. There are still monsters in the deep, and wonders yet to be found. The unknown calls to us, urging us to keep exploring, to keep searching for answers beneath the waves. Our story spread through the community, inspiring others to look at the sea with fresh eyes. Children gather at the docks, their imaginations sparked by tales of the deep, and even seasoned fishermen find themselves pausing to reflect on the mysteries that lie just beyond the horizon. Wonder is what drives discovery. It connects us to the world, to each other, and keeps us humble in the face of nature's vastness. It reminds us that there is always more to learn, more to see, and more to respect. The ocean's secrets are endless, waiting for those who are curious and brave enough to seek them out. Every dive, every journey is a chance to uncover something new, to add another piece to the puzzle of the sea. So we remind ourselves, and each other, stay curious, stay respectful, and remember, the greatest discoveries are often the ones we never expected to find. The ocean rewards those who approach it with open minds and humble hearts. The heart of the ocean is vast, silent, and magnificent, always just beyond the edge of the map, waiting for the next story to unfold.